In this lesson, we'll look at simple descriptive statistics. The areas of focus will be understanding the mean, median, mode, and range, and how to apply it to examples or situations. We're going to start with the mean. The mean is the average of a set of quantities, and the way it's calculated is you sum up all the quantities and you divide by the count of the number of items in the distribution. So we have an example here. The ages of 5 students in a freshman class are 18, 21, 20, 19, and 17 years. What is the mean age of the freshman class? So we're going to look at the mean. The mean is going to be the sum. So we have 18 plus 21 plus 20 plus 19 plus 17, and then we divide by the count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 quantities. So we're going to add this together. The sum of the numbers is 95, and then we divide it by 5. So this gives us 19 years is the average age of the 5 students in the class. Second example, a student's total score in a math class is determined by the average of all test scores. Mark is a student in the class and has the following scores: 85, 93, 60, 75, and 88. What is his final score? So we have the mean is going to be 85 plus 93 plus 60 plus 75 plus 88, and we divide that by 5. This is going to give us 401 divided by 5, which is 80.2. So this student's final score in the math class will be 80.2%. Now let's look at the median. The median is the middlemost number in a distribution or in a set of numbers. The first step we'll take in identifying the median is to arrange the numbers in numerical order from the smallest to the greatest, and we're going to look for the middlemost term. Now there are two different approaches. If the distribution is an odd distribution, which means that the number of terms in the distribution is an odd number, what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 to the number of terms in the distribution, and you divide that by 2. That will give you the middlemost number. So we're going to use that. Since let's see how many numbers we have in this distribution. We have 9 in the distribution, so this is an odd distribution. So what we're going to do, first step, is we're going to arrange the numbers in numerical order. So we have 3, 7, 17, 19, 20, 21, 31, 43, and 46. So we have our numbers arranged in numerical order from the smallest to the greatest. So the next thing we're going to do is we have a distribution with 9 terms. So n plus 1 over 2, that's going to give us 9 plus 1 over 2, which is 10 over 2, which is 5. So what this is saying is that the median of the distribution is going to be the fifth term from the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So median is fifth term, which is 20. So the median of this set of numbers is 20. Now we're going to look at an even distribution. So what we do with even distributions is, the first step is to arrange the numbers in numerical order from least to greatest. Now we're going to look for the average of the number in the n over 2 and n over 2 plus 1 position. So let's start off by arranging this in numerical order. We start off with 7. We have 9. We have 9. Well, there are 2 7s, so that's another 7 here. So we have 7, 7, 9, 9. Now we have 10, 11, 13, and 19. So the way it's going to work is, we have 8 terms, so we're going to look for the median is going to be the average of the terms in the n over 2 and n over 2 plus 1 position. So we have 8 over 2, which is 4, and 5. So we're looking at the terms in the 4th and 5th positions. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. So median is 9 plus 10 over 2, which is 19 over 2, which we can simplify as 9.5. So that's the median of this distribution. Now let's look at the mode. The mode is a way of identifying the term that appears the most frequently. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at each of the terms in here, and we're going to assign a number to them, a count to them. So let's look at number. We can draw a little chart. Count. Some will say frequency. So let's do that here. So we have 12. How many times do we have 12? 1 here, 2 here. So we got 2 right here. We look at 8. How many times do we have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Appears 4 times. Let's look at 4. It appears just once. Let's look at 1. It appears just once. What about 9? It appears 1 here, 2 here, 2 times. And then we're left with 11, which appears once, and then 10, which appears once. So our mode, we're going to look at the frequency and look for the largest frequency. Our mode is, the mode is 8 because it has a frequency of 4. Now, it's possible that we may have a distribution where none of the numbers is repeated. In that case, or if all the numbers are repeated exactly the same number of times, then the mode is 0. Now we're going to look at range. The range is the difference between the largest and the smallest number in the distribution. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to list the numbers in numerical order, and then we're going to identify the greatest and the smallest and then do our subtraction. So we're going to list the numbers in numerical order. So the smallest number here is 1. What's the next one is 4. Then we have 8, 8, 8, 8. Then we have 9, 9. And then we have 10, 11, 12, 12. So the range here is going to be largest number, 12, minus smallest number, which is going to be 11. So that's really all we need to do for the simple descriptive statistics.